Hello, good people. Samuel here. Hello, 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 good people. All right, you saw the title. Since I started back uploading, YouTube it's funny, have been sending me like speeches from brothers who, if they were around, would not be allowed a YouTube channel, and it is funny. And I don't know if they're trying to give me inspiration, which also is funny because the earlier incarnation of this channel, I was like shadow banned to death when I was uploading from Africa. I was shadow banned to death. So it's funny now. I've started uploading regular now, and I'm getting now all these old speeches from brothers who never, if they were alive, never would be allowed to have a YouTube channel. You know, so the so-called black radicals, all these old school hardline guys. You know, YouTube recommend a Khalid Muhammad speech. Khalid Muhammad, brother Khalid Muhammad. I was like, wow. So if he was alive, you never would have allowed him a channel, but you can make some ad revenue off of him, huh? That's funny. Anyway, I also been getting a lot of these old Bobby Hemmett speeches, or his from his lectures. Bobby Hemmett, and in one of them, and I remember I'm showing my age. This was ages ago. I remember having like a VHS of this speech or some sort of recording of this speech, in which he described us as childish people. And how you stand on that is how you stand on that. But that's how he just said we're the community is made up of very childish people, you know. And he said we've been socialized to behave like children. Say is intentional, where the status quo intentionally trains us to behave like children, and then other people see us pretty much like children. So Kwame Brown, that's not even a good segue. Kwame Brown. Kwame Brown was a YouTuber for a while. As you know, he's a uh, NBA guy. He's a retired NBA guy, but he's been on YouTube for a while, and not much traction. It wasn't much traction for a celebrity until like around a year ago, he kind of lashed out at his critics, and what they was criticizing him for is not living up to his potential in the NBA, because he came out of high school to the NBA, and people expected him to be this great phenom, and he stayed. He made a lot of money. He stayed there for many years, but the opinion was like you could have. We thought you was gonna be more of a star. We thought you were gonna do better. People say, okay, his career was a bust. He's a bust. Okay, meaning he really was a failure. So about a year ago, Kwame Brown released a video where he basically said, okay, what you saying? I'm a black man who was raised poor family. I made it to the NBA. I played for many years. I made millions of dollars. How is my life a bust? Basically, what you're saying is, when you say that, basically what you're saying is, I didn't pick enough cotton. Now that's my word. that's that's my wording. But in his wording, that's basically what he was saying. This was him criticizing, and in particular, he was criticizing his black critics. It's like, okay, how is my life a bust? How am I a failure? If you look objectively at my life, I'm a success. Okay. When you say I'm a bust. You're just parroting what the system is telling you to say about me. That they did not extract enough value out of me. Okay. I didn't pick enough cotton. Okay. And, people got angry. Some of the sport commentators lashed back and they got into a little fight. But he got a lot of popularity. He also attracted the attention of people like me. And the reason why he attracted us because we said, okay, here's a chance to expand the choir. Because as the truth is told, 9 times out of 10, we're preaching to the choir. We're preaching to the converted, the already converted, which is not bad. Is not a bad thing. There's positivities to that, and that's a whole nother video. But because many times it's best to just kind of deal with your own choir, organize your own choir, uh, encourage your own choir. But you would like for it to expand. And so a lot of us said, you know what? This guy, he has connections to black guys who are not socially aware. They go on YouTube for the sports and the sports commentary. And now he look like he's kind of getting it. He's gonna draw more people. People's gonna get more aware, more socially conscious, more aware of their community, more aware of the manipulation. And so we were really excited. So, wow, this is going to be a good recruiter for us. And at this point, he has been a bust. As far as him um, bringing in a new generation of socially conscious men, I'm not so sure about it. Now it's early. It's been like a year since he kind of blew up like that. You know, got that popular. As far as his commentary, but seems like he's been now bogged down into childishness. Getting back to what Bobby Hemmett was talking about. You know, getting infused with people that you would think a former NBA player, a multimillionaire, a guy who has this huge YouTube platform, wouldn't even notice a Mr. Skinny. You get in it. At first his his disagreements were with other very high profile commentators, people like Charlemagne the God, who is a notorious suck up for the system. We enjoyed that. It was like, okay, this is good. But now you've seen him lashing out at men, male, grown up, middle aged children. Okay. The YouTuber Mr. Skinny is a guy who looks like he's 50, going on like 15. Why would you even engage with someone like that? So the channel, that what we thought was going to be promising is now devolving into just, this an amusement park for children, for grown children. Just like Bobby Hemmett was saying, you know what, we're just a bunch of children. And that's our default setting. And it looks like, okay, the Kwame Brown, his bust as far as recruiting more black men who were just pretty much focused on sport into actually socially being socially conscious is now like, now he's just a child like everyone else. So even that's my view. All right, you tell me what you think in the comment section. I'll talk to you later. Thank you.